Alright, so let's look at our next item right here. So this item right here is, again, for guitar players specifically. Actually, I guess an electric keyboard player could use it too, but it's a wah-wah pedal. You know, Jimi Hendrix used to use it. All kinds. You know, Jimmy Page. All kinds of people use the wah-wah pedal. It's pretty, well known in the music world. So anyway, there's many manufacturers that make the volume pedal. This particular wah-wah pedal, excuse me, because they do make volume pedals which look similar, but this is a wah-wah pedal, which is actually works with your tone. It goes from bass to high, so it does a wah-wah type of sound when you go whoa for the lows and ah when it goes for the highs. So when you do the pedal, when you press the pedal up and down, it goes through that frequency range of low to high, so it oscillates on that. So anyway, this one's made by Vox. There's a couple of different pedals. This one is, like I said, made by Vox, and it's supposed to be one of the better ones. I bought this a long time ago to use it, but I've never actually used it. So let's open this. I mean, you know, as you can see, I still got the box. Let's open it and see what happens here. It's a pretty sturdy little pedal. I mean, it's definitely not light. So look, it comes with a nice little Vox case. Oh man, that's pretty cool. That looks really cool. It says Vox on it. Let's open it up. Let's take it out. Oh man, this thing is pretty heavy. It's like, you know, cast iron. It's got writing on the back there, instructions. You know, it tells you that it's battery operated, and if you want to get to the battery, you got to take these things off, the little 4 feet, which have little screws, and then you can put a 9-volt battery in there. And the battery is automatically activated when you push the cable from your guitar in here. So one end comes from your guitar, so you'll need 2 cables actually, because you need to put this cable, this foot pedal, in between the amp and the guitar. So your guitar cable will come in from here, and then the other cable number 2 will continue from this side, you know, and will go to your amplifier. Or you can go the cable in this side and out the other way to the amplifier. So it doesn't really matter. You could use it either way. It's kind of a parallel input. Although the best way to run it is the way they have it here, because it actually says instrument on one side and amplifier on the other side. So it's designed for it to go this way, you know, where the instrument is and amplifiers on the other side. So even though it's a parallel input, technically it kind of works optimized to work this way. You put the cable in where it says instrument, which is your guitar, and like I said, it could be a bass, it could be it's got you know, 1/4 inch input, or you could even put a microphone with a 1/4 inch input here and out here and go to the PA or mixer or whatever, and then just, you know, and then it'll work. And the way this works, like I said, it sweeps through the frequencies. The way it works, it goes, like I said, it goes from the bass to the treble and kind of goes through the frequency sweeps. So that's how it works. So up is one frequency, down is the other frequency. So when you move it up and down, it slowly sweeps through those, like goes wow, wow, from low to high, or high to low. And then the way it's on when you go like this, and then when you hit it hard, you hit the switch, this switch right here, you'll see a switch, and then it turns it off, and then your guitar goes through bypass. It doesn't affect it. But when you press it down really hard, it activates a switch, then it activates a sweep through the frequencies, through the bands. So that's what's cool about this pedal. And like I said, it kind of weighs a lot. Vox is one of the better brands here. I like the fact that it weighs a lot. It's just pretty cool. Maybe one day I'll use it. It's well, you can kind of see what size it's like with my hand, but however, I will bring out my trusty pen if I find it and show you what size it is. So here's just a regular pen, so you can kind of see, what the size is like. These are available. They have different models of Wah-Wah pedals. This Fox happens to be model V as in Victor 847. So they have, like I said, they have different models. But I bought this like 10 years ago, and I still haven't used it. So, like I said, it has its own little pouch, which is pretty cool, So, but it's a pretty good size pedal, and it weighs a lot. So you can put it on your pedal board, and it'll take up a good amount of real estate on there. What I've done is I put it outside the rest of my pedals, so it doesn't have to go on the pedal board, and that way it saves me a lot of real estate, and I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, like I said, you can use it on guitar. A lot of people have used it on keyboards, and you could even put a microphone through there, like I said before. And where it says amplifier, the output goes, put a cord from here and put it into your PA or to an amp. You can do this, the sweepable, lows through high, sweep through the EQs here, and you can go, it'll do the sweeps on your voice or on the keyboard or on guitar. It's optimized for guitar because that's where you hear the classic Jimi Hendrix Wah-Wah, or like I said, Jimmy Page, Eric Clapton use a lot of wah-wahs in a lot of songs. So it's a pretty well-known sound. Pretty good for your guitar arsenal to have something like this. Why I have it? Why I don't have it on my board is because I have pedals on my board which emulate this wah-wah. So I prefer to go that route because it's a smaller box, and it doesn't take up that much room, and it doesn't weigh as much. Can't control it as well as this one. I mean, and this is like total analog. So if you guys are really into that authentic guitar sound, as anybody knows, analog is the way to go. So digital is a bit cleaner and more convenient, but analog is the true sound of back when vinyl was really popular back then, which is coming back, I hear, but that's how you get the true fat analog sound with this analog pedal. Again, that's the Vox pedal, Vox Wah-Wah pedal. Not to be confused with the volume pedal, but it's a Wah-Wah pedal. Check it out, pick one up, they sound great.